yeah, basically did the introductory bit, and that was as far as I got. A little bit to drink, and I've had some chocolate. So this could be quite interesting because I don't know what I'm doing at all. So people still play this quite a bit, I believe. I downloaded it because it's quite cheap, and every time I see a video, it looks like people are having such a good laugh. And you know, online gaming, it's all about having a laugh together. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully, I won't upset anybody by by being useless, and hopefully, we'll get a game. First time and the only time that I loaded it up, I looked down and I was wearing a dress. I was like, oh, that's unusual. It's only Saturdays that I normally wear one. Okay. They're gonna say space, the final frontier. The moon's never that close to Saturn. They left me behind. That's how good it's going to be. I've already been dropped. So I know that you're often given tasks. I'm wearing a skirt again. What is it with this game? Oh, I see. Okay. This way, so move your right hand. So, okay, alright. Left hand. Left hand only does that. Orders. Back. Help overlay. System menu. Recenter. Right. Hand grab. It's not grabbing anything. Left hand grab. Exterior view. We're going in. Should I tell people that I've not played it? They'll probably guess straight away. Why am I always wearing a dress though? Does that happen when you're going in? Or is it just me? Oh,
Welcome to the
Nice
Starfleet
legs.
Training
I'm glad I
Simulator.
waxed.
Our system is currently configured to train command crew of Aegis-class starships. Here you may learn about the roles and responsibilities of each officer on the bridge, and how to operate all of the controls of their command stations. Feel free to experiment and get comfortable with the ship here in the simulator before moving on to the real thing.
I don't know. Which one's best? Let's do engineer.
As chief engineer, you support
Whoa.
all other members of the bridge crew by keeping the Aegis operating in top condition. You monitor
crap.
vital status information about the ship's systems, allocate power needed for maneuvering and combat, and manage the ship's power grid to compensate for damage or boost its capabilities. You also manage the ship's repair teams and keep an eye on how visible the Aegis is to other ships in the area. Your system's display gives vital information about the status of the ship's various systems at all times. When your ship is suffering from negative effects, this panel provides information about the source and severity of the effect. As chief engineer, you have more detail about your ship's status than any other member of the crew. Activate your system's display now.
I picked the wrong one there. What's that doing? Shield. Good. Doesn't seem to be moving. Oh, I see. Okay. I got a trophy just for switching it on. Power allocation.
How you allocate power determines how effective each of those systems is. As situations change, you'll need to communicate with the rest of the crew to keep them supplied with power and to anticipate when to make critical adjustments. One of your most essential responsibilities as chief engineer is to distribute available power between each of the ship's major systems. Try giving maximum power to engines now. Now try giving maximum power to shields. You will have to...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to.
How you allocate power determines how effective each of those systems is. As situations change, you'll need to communicate with the rest of the crew to keep them supplied with power and to anticipate when to make critical adjustments. One of your most essential responsibilities as chief engineer is to distribute available power between each of the ship's major systems. Try giving maximum power to engines now. Now try giving maximum power to shields. You will have to reduce power to other systems first.
Okay. I see. Right, understood.
Before the ship can travel between star systems, you must make the ship ready and charge its warp coils. This draws a tremendous amount of power, and you will be unable to make any further changes to power allocation or routing while prepping for warp. Begin preparing for warp now. Charge the warp coils.
Where's warp coils?
The helmsman will have a limited time to engage the warp drive, or the coils will automatically discharge to prevent damage to the ship.
Warp coils charged.
So can I press the button and we go? No.
As helmsman, you are the ship's navigator, responsible for maneuvering the ship and navigating within and between star systems. Your crew depends on you to get the ship wherever needed, to avoid collisions with hazards in space, and to maneuver for tactical advantage in combat situations. Your local map can be used to mark ships and objects as waypoints, to check your proximity to hazards, and gauge when you are close to being detected by hostiles.
What's going on? Ah. No. Lost power, Captain. You left me floating in space. That's disappointing. Try again. Let's do it. What's this? I'm not ready. You put me in. No.